Yes, yes. This should be here. Base Boxing Basement with unscheduled live. So we here, bro. We here. And you know what? What are we talking about? We're not talking about the DAZN. We're not talking about the DAZN show. We're talking about the Tyan the BUM Booth show. My boy Milan says, I've been waiting for this. Yeah, brother. You know, it's not going to be that long. I'll tell you what, man. I did a video. I just watched Tyan Booth embarrass himself. Show no bottle. Quit like a pussy hole. Yeah. Like a pathetic bum. The guy that I backed. The guy that I spent time trying to save his reputation. And what did he do? He slags me off for a few shekels from the triple nonce. And I watched him fight. I didn't want him, let's say, to lose. I was, you know what? I was like, you know what? Whatever, man. I'm very disappointed that he was so pathetic. That he would turn in an instant on a guy that had done so much work back in him. But I was like, okay, whatever, man. He said he likes money. And I was hoping he would do okay in the fight, to be honest with you. And he was a pathetic quitter. Talk about the black quitter. He's the mixed race quitter, the brown quitter. Sam Stroller. Sam Stroller doesn't even want to make love to him anymore. He's a pussy hole. Yeah? Try and spit out a tooth booth. Yeah, someone said he spit out a tooth. I don't care, man. This is boxing. You did any videos tonight? Yeah. And now, you know what, Sonny? I'm in your camp now against Tyan Booth because that pussy hole, right? Apart from the fact, I let him off. For turning against me after all the work I'd done for him, right? And he aligned with a nonce, with a genuine nonce, right? But Sonny, I'm with you now. You're going to be in my corner when I beat up that pussy hole Tyan Booth. You did any videos tonight? Damn right I'm doing some videos tonight. Long live the Kang, Triple B, Pop Pop. Thank you, brother. You did any videos? Yes, brother. Did Tyan really lose a tooth? I don't know about that. I don't give a shit either. He quit. The mixed race brown quitter quit. The guy he thought was a bum. I mean, not dissing him, but he couldn't fight at all. You know, he was just a wild African guy. And he made Booth quit and walk out the ring. The real black quitter, the brown quitter, the mixed race quitter. Pathetic he was. Thane, Vaquero. What's the Mission Impossible mask should be? Sam Stroller in the house. Boop, boop, boop. Ty was robbed. Ty was embarrassed himself, embarrassed boxing. He's a bum. He's got no heart. I'll fight him anytime. I'll fight him bare knuckle. I fight him with gloves. He's a pussy hole. He proved himself, man. Objective incision. He used to call the Howard Davis the black quitter. Now who's the new black quitter? The new brown quitter. The new diarrhea-coloured quitter. What a bum. After all I've done for him, the Judas. Now, this is it. Without further ado, Tyan the Judas Booth. He turned against me after I backed him with Nonsgate against Coogan when he had his channel banned. Yeah. I gave him money. And he was bigging me up, the channel. And then what? And he turned because of some nonce. An actual nonce. And a nonce gave him a bit of cash money. Tyan, you're a mug. You're a pussy hole. I'll straighten you out. Tyan the brown quit. He was pathetic. What a pathetic human being. After all that talk. He let us all down. After all that talk. And his pathetic body, weak. He had a body like a smackhead with AIDS, with the AIDS. Fuck him, man. Boxing Classic. This is like Game of Thrones season for now. You need a booth cut out like Sonny. I'm going to get a booth cut out, man. I'm in the Sonny camp now. And you can't blame me either. Huh? Sonny's going to be in my corner when I bash up Tyan Booth. He wouldn't do it anyway. He's too much of a pussy hole. He's a coward. He'll only fight guys that are novices and have never boxed in their life. He's a bum. He's a quitter. He's a wrong-un. He's a nonce. Base. Boxing base with pop, 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 pop. I'm here, bro. Bring it on. Milan, it was shameful when Tyrone, even though the ref was dodgy, he was wiping the floor with his sort of level. He was getting beat. Yeah, the ref was terrible. But, you know, that's not an excuse. Tyan Booth was so pathetic, looking for a way out. He quit like a pussy hole. Here he is, like, having to go O'Hara Davis, people like that. And he quit. He turned his back. He walked out the ring. He's a Judas. Feck Tyan Booth, man. Feck him, man. I did enough of that pussy hole. Yeah, and he turned on me as soon as the Triple Venables gave him some money. Earning based. Thank you, brother. Yes, yes. Nadav Drew in the house. My man from back in the day. It's so good to see the old school people here, brother. God bless you, brother. Daniel DeBum, he's tired of the ring. I actually think, I don't know who'd quit first, DeBum or Tyan Booth. They're walking out the ring like that. What a pussy, man. To be honest, you'd be just like Tyan to play possum and his next opponent, blah, blah. I don't care, man. He's a pathetic grifter. He's a coward. He's two-faced. He's a Judas. He's a hypocrite. He's got no guts. And who knows what kind of weird Batman stuff went on at the Ingle Gym. And I backed this guy. I can't believe he left it. He was pathetic. Bend the knee. Yeah, take the knee. Take the knee, Tyan, you pussy hole. 2023 is a bombs. I don't know, man. I thought 2021 was better. God bless Nordic Warrior in the house. Follow Nordic Warrior's channel. You got two channels, Nordic Warrior Gaming and Nordic Warrior. So check them both out. Objective Incision. Does anyone know why the referee kept breaking him up and taking time? Was the point done? Yeah, I mean, the referee was dodgy. There's no doubt. But that doesn't excuse crying like a pussy hole and walking out the ring for a 4-rounder against a wild African who never had a proper fight. Yeah, it's pathetic, man. Sorry. The black caller, my man. Yeah, you know, I was on the BKM stream for the whole Tyan Booth show, the Tyan Booth quit job, the Tyan Booth swallow job, and I'd been what's the word? I'd been shadow muted or banned or whatever, muted, so no one can see my comments because BKM is a wrong'un. Yeah. FTP, if you know what I'm saying, man. Rotherham. But thank you for the 199, my boy, the black. What's next for Tyan to quit a booth? Well, you get beaten up by me. You get beaten up by me if you want, right? Or he can fade into security. He can embarrass himself. I backed him. I gave him so much love, information. Yeah. And people would have a go, why are you backing that wrong? And I said, listen, I think he's a good guy. I think he was, you know, he changed the bandit game. And what did he do? He turned like a snake just by offering a bit of the Triple Venables money. My boy, MJ Boxing 82 in the house 19. Thank you, brother. Thank you for the love. Much love, bro. How you doing? Remember to follow the Black Caller channel. Yeah. And MJ Boxing 82. MJ Boxing does some good stuff with like, you know, editing and stuff. The Black Caller's a funny guy. He's an honest guy. He's an honest, decent black man. Like the Triple B. Yeah. Oh, hey, you reckon Tyan was a woodlouse in a past life? What, like Curtis Woodlouse? He's a pussy old too. You know what? Years ago, you know Curtis Woodhouse, right? And said, oh, he's a troll hunter. He's a troll hunter, right? Some poor kid just just did it. You know, it's Twitter, man. He'd done a couple of messages going, "Oh, you're a mug," yeah. And Curtis Woodlouse turned up at his house, intimidated him, huh? And this poor kid was just a kid. What a scumbag. Anyway, I wrote a bunch of stuff on Curtis Woodlouse Twitter back in the day when I still had a Twitter. I said, I'll give you my address, you pussy hole. You turn up at my house, I'll iron you out. You know, it's easy to bully a weak guy. He's a prick. Anyway, yeah. I mean, it's pathetic. And it didn't have to be this way. It didn't have to be this way. I backed time for years, man. In the club with an ounce of bird with my boy David Greenblatt. Too much bumming in English house. Yeah, the mixed race quitter. That's right. He's a mixed race quitter, the brown quitter. Yeah? The cafe latte quitter, the pussy hole. Fuck him, man. After all I did. And I held back. I said, you know, and people said, why haven't you gone for him? After what he's done, I said, you know what? He's all right. I think he's maybe a bit confused, you know. Maybe he, you know, I found him funny. He changed the banter game, but he's still turned, man. Yeah, the mixed race quitter. A new cult leader's in. I don't want anyone. I find the whole cult leader thing cringe, man. My boy Leather. I just turned on that. What time did to Chill B? Oh, so in brief, if you don't know, so Tyan got a channel banned. Yeah, he got accused of noncery, all this other stuff. And I made a few videos. I just said, listen, Tyan made a stupid remark. Of course, he's not a nonce. I backed him. I attacked Coogan. I said Coogan was a wrong un for grassing Tyan Booth up and blah blah blah. And then Tyan Booth, the Triple R, who's a pathetic channel with about 500 subscribers, started to talk into Tyan Booth's ear and gave him some money to slag me off after all I'd done for the prick, you know. And and I was, at the time I was like, I'm a bit disappointed, but it's no big deal. I still back Tyan, I mean, whatever. Everyone makes mistakes. And then I seen him tonight quit not even like a dog, because the dog's got a heart. Tyan had no heart. He quit. He walked out. He was a spoiler. He's pathetic. He embarrassed boxing. I'll knock him out. Pure, whatever, man. The Dominic Ingle definitely sabotaged Tyan for calling out the batting business. Well, there's some weird stuff going on, right? This Boxing King media is police, right? It's police from Rotherham, and you know what that's about. Look into the Rotherham nonce case. And he kind of has started to handle Tyan, right? And kind of feature him on the channel. A channel that had no viewers, and boom, suddenly blew up and got 617,000 viewers. Almost as much as IFL out of none. It's very weird, man. Yeah, very weird. There's a lot of weirdness. BKM is good at interviewing people. It's like he's done it before. Yeah, he's police, brother. The mixed race quitter. That's right. My boy, Old School Strength. Check out my boy, Old School Strength channel. You got a channel about old school strength. Yeah, about working out in the old school way, man. Not using any flashy. Big up to my boy, the Old School Strength. He was a good boxer. He sparred Amir Khan. Yo, I say this with no hesitation. Tyan Booth be taking bareback batty penetration. That's right. He's pathetic. Health is wealth. You know that. Tyan been chilling with a man, Triple R. He lost his morals now. Well, Triple R is rumored to be Venables, right? So, right? So he's on witness protection. And when you're on witness protection, they give you like a decent wage, 30 to 40 grand, because otherwise they can't give you normal universal credit. Otherwise you go off the rails and you start doing nonsense and noncery, right? So this guy, Triple R, a guy who's got no job, who's living in a big house, who pays for brasses, weed, nights out, endless new phones, and this guy suddenly appeared, and he looks just like Venables. So What you know about that? What you know about that? Did you see the Tyan interview before the fight? No. Going about a brass house. Well, forget about it. What's up, Joe? What's that inversion? Great to see you, man. Right, I'm really behind. I'm really behind my messages. Health. Oh, good point. Who's more of a hypocrite, Sonny or Ty? Wow, and that's a super question, man. But now you do no videos tonight. I'm back in Sonny Edwards. I'm back in Sonny Edwards over Ty. I never think I would hear them words, man. Louis, yeah, Louis, the way to go. Tyan Booth, love him or hate him. People still get clout off him. I'm not here to get clout. He's mentioned me. He's mentioned the channel. He slagged me off. He's a snake. Forget about him, man. Yeah, the black collar. My man's in the house. Who's been in the we did a live. I might put. Shall I put out a link so anyone can get in the live? I don't know, man. But here we go, man. The BKM asked me. Asked us to do the 90s survey. I'll come there. We'll do the survey. You tell us if you're a police, right? Or be one. He blocked me. You know, the BKM was showing the Tyan Booth fight. The Tyan Booth quit. Yeah, the Tyan Booth quit. You do no videos tonight. You're not doing no videos tonight. He's doing the Tyan Booth quit, right? Now, I got blocked. No, so I got muted, so I couldn't speak on it. He's a scumbag. He's police. You can see him on Company's House. He's a Rotherham police. You know what happened? You know what Rotherham did? You know what Rotherham did? They covered up all that nonsense. So check it out. My boy, old school strength. I say this with no hesitation. Tyan Booth be taking bareback batty penetration. No doubt. Dominic Ingles been smashing his batty. I got banned. Yeah, so did I, bro. Right, I'm gonna go to the bottom. If you want, right? If you want to ask a question, super shackle, super chat, then I can see it. Yeah, much love, much love. I get dissed by the algorithm, by haters. So yeah, super shackle that. Look at that. Isn't that weird? Look at this. Look at this. Isn't that weird? Yes. So yeah, Michael Malone. I did previously say he lacked character. Booth. Yeah, I actually backed him. I remember you saying that, Michael, and I said, no, I think he's tough. I said I think he's got up against some difficult guys, some dangerous guys. But yeah, you said no, he lacks character. Booth aligned himself with a copper. The whole hanging out with dirty old Brengle is weird too. It's quite clear. Tyan Booth aligned himself with nonces like Triple R and Ingle Jim, Wrong'uns, police that protected nonces. So what you know about that? Oh, okay, hang on. My boy, Paulie B. It's been a long time, brother. How good to see you, my brother. Paulie B, €10. Thank you, my brother. Much love. Hey, Chubby, it's a real black. Ty's a real black quitter. Well, he's a brown quitter for sure. Hope you're well. Yeah, mate, I've not been around much, so missed a lot of the updates. And Chubby, man, you know what? All kinds of things have been happening, brother. But it's great to see you, man. Like I say, I love me funds, no homo. Yeah, it's, we've all got real life stuff. I got real life stuff going on, right? I spent like almost 70 hours a week recently doing this show. And meanwhile, I've got serious things that I haven't been taken care of, but whatever, man. I love my fans. What can you say? Better than Ricky Hatton, if you can believe that. All right, let's find out where we are. Africans on top. That's right. The wild African. Yeah, black collar. I talked about this. Yeah, he's a Roman. Should be the leader. I'm not no leader. This is a community for the funds. It's about the funds. Like, I'll speak. I'll do this. Right? We'll talk, but it's about the community. No one's bigger than the fun. The fun is it. Oh, my boy, Faz Majarico. What's up, brother? Great to see you, brother. Oh, Cult is pure cringe. I agree. The cult, we're part of the cult was a bit cringe, isn't it? A cult is, they've got negative repercussions too. There ain't no cult. There's a community and there's people and there's good people. Chittle B, don't switch up once you make it. I ain't gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it, whatever that means, because I get shadow banned and I would never switch up, man. I'm not in this for the money. Yeah, the money helps, but I'd like to make this full time, but I can't, and I tried because I've been shadow banned. But that's okay, man. We spread truth, we spread reality. All right. My boy Lil Musgrave. I hope Tan has got a thick skin. Well, it's a brown skin. Because he's going to get absolutely rinsed on YouTube for now. And so he should. But it wouldn't be so bad if he hadn't been a two-faced hypocrite, a backstabber, a Judas, and aligned himself with a nonce. You know what I'm saying? Base! How low can you go? Death row? What a brother, no. Tan did himself proud by walking out that stinking. Are you joking? He's a swallow job. He's a pussy-o. Antichrist was just joking, enjoying the channel. I didn't see your last match, but that's cool, brother. People can take the Mickey and joke and, well, I don't mind haters. Spencer Fearon come on hating. Son of Edwards come on hating. The Max Jenkins come on hating. The triple retard came on hating. And they got rinsed. They got sent home. They got slapped. And they came here thinking there was a man. They got sent home knowing there was a child. Knowing there was a child. What you know about that, homeboy? Tyron's going to make the Game of Thrones walk of shame for real. What did Tan say to us not to? Come on, Genghis, bro. I mean, what? That Kugan's daughter. You know what I'm saying? This was a great opportunity. Badly wasted. I don't even know why. He was obviously out of shape, Tan. But why would you come in the ring like that? I don't care anymore, you know. I say this with no hesitation. Tyan Booth be taking bareback penetration. Believe that. Okay. My boy Black Collar is speaking truth, right? So Boxing King Media, find out who he is. It's not very difficult. Use Google. Yeah? Okay. Rotherham Police. You know what Rotherham Police did? All those poor girls, and none of them got nicked. Tan's pose. Did Tan give up his bate for BKM Club? It seems clearly he'll do anything for a bit of money. So yeah, probably. I think Tan will disappear now. Nah, he'll come back. He's quite. He's quite. He's been for a lot, and he's still come back. Yeah, he's embarrassed himself worse than ever. Yeah. People don't respect him no more. He's a coward. He's a Judas. He's two-faced. But I think he'll come back. It's time to switch it. Yeah, I think he could be a batty man, definitely. He talked about putting pens up his batty hole. What does that tell you? No, tell me what straight guy puts pens up his batty hole. What's next for Tan? Humiliation. I don't know, man. I saw a picture of Venables growing up. It's ancient, right? It's very easy to find this. We can't talk about this, but the pictures are out there, and you compare them to the triple Venables, and you see. We got some more love. All right, with the more love in the house. China's a junior quitter of the Eagle Gym. Junior up the Witter quitter. Yeah, I mean, Junior Witt didn't quit. He's another shady, fruity guy. I thought Tan had more guts, to be honest. I was shocked, you know, because I thought he showed a bit of guts in doing his channel, you know, talking about dangerous people. But ultimately, it was all a mirage. He's a fraud. He's a coward. He's a pussy-o. I'll knock him out, you know. Boom, bye-bye, the batty boy Ed. Rude boy, no. Promote the batty man, them half he dead. Milan, yeah, that's right. The truth don't sell, it'll be. But big up for the weight pit. Yeah, I try, man. Spencer. I try, man. But you know what? It's like pissing in the wind sometimes, aka skins. Got no wins, no skins, no wins. The worst boxing show ever. I mean, it was only an unlicensed thing, and I think if you're supporting your mate, that's fine. But you know, the performance is pathetic, man. Covered up non-street for 30 years. That's right. And guess what? BKM was part of that police force. And what happened? Nothing. They said, "Oh, we didn't report it because we were scared of being accused of racism," even though half the police force was non-white, right? And nothing happened. Why would nothing happen? There are no rhetorical questions on the Triple B. Nothing happened because of links to the elite. Feel that. Phasma, Jericho, fair play to you. We respect you, knowledge and standards. But yeah, I won't back down. Why? Because I've had money. I've had money and I've been on the floor. And the best times when I didn't have much money and I was working my ass off and boxing, you know, there's more important things than money. And let alone selling yourself for it. Why would you do such a thing? Ty had a better fight with the ref. The ref was wrong, to be honest with you. But so what? Put up with it, man. No notification to the live. YouTube blocking that Corey. Yeah, I get blocked all the time. I get 80. I got 80 funds. All right, funds. Hello to me, funds. Ty, if you're here, you're a pussy hole. I'll knock you out. You're a mug. You're a Judas. You're a coward. You let everyone down. After all the work I did, you turn your back just for some nonce who give you some money. Towed back on plenty of fish. Yeah, he don't even have no skills there. They call him Malteser, don't they? Malteser head. He got rinsed. Right? Ah, yes. My boy, Weps 89. Pop, 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 pop. Bang. €5. Thank you, brother, for the €5. Where are you from, brother? I know I ask you this every time. I've also asked me fans where they're from, what they're doing. I think, do you live in Spain or am I wrong? But it's great to see you, man. Thank you so much for the cash money. You know, Super Shekel time is tonight. And we're loving it, right? Thank you, brother. Always put a question in as well if you want to give me some cash money. Because I love to answer people's questions. Yep. Check it out. Just check out Boxing King Media Company's house. Check it out. All right. What would happen if Tyan joined Daniel BUM on the island with the mangoes? You see my video. I did a video where I'm like, Daniel BUM, instead of being shoved full of HGH and made to box and quit all the time, he lived on Grenada and chilled out and collected mangoes and nutmegs, and he's only allowed one beer though. Would Tan be on the island with the mango? I think most people would be happy on Grenada. Yeah, I looked at Grenada and I'm like, oh, it's got 125,000 people, a tourist industry. The weather's beautiful. I'd be there, man, collecting mangoes and nutmegs. Yeah, that's right. My boy, Don Pelvito. Oh, I get this so often. It's pathetic. Why are you not showing your face, you pussy? So, only a mug wants to show their face on YouTube and be known. Suck your mother. If that isn't Spencer. If that's Spencer, suck your mother 3 times. Tyrone Marley. Welcome on trouble. Yeah, I'm all right, brother. I'm all right. Do you know what? I'm going to watch. I'm going to stay up. I'm trying to stay up for Pavlovich vs Tomasmo because that's a real fight. And Ziri vs Pereira, man. Watch out for the W. Yeah, I know, but fuck them too. Chess boxing. What's your team? We don't fall. We don't break. For real. Ain't no quick trying. Ain't black. Anyway, real talk. That's be the LDBC, right? The Lions Den Boxing Club. Time, we ain't quitting, man. We the Warriors. We the Warriors, man. From Ireland should be. Oh, of course it is. Sorry, man. Love to dig out Chip BUM Booth. Yeah, thank you, brother. But it's deserved. And I didn't, like I said, I backed him for so long. I was a bit disappointed when he just turned on account of a nonce for a bit of money. Taxpayers' money, by the way. Yeah. But yeah, of course, I've got a lot of fans from Ireland, man. I love Ireland. I'm going to go there, by the way, at some point. But I look for some fights, and the next big fight is Katie Taylor vs. whatever, Chantal Cameron or something. I'm like, nah, I'm not good. No. I'll go for a bare knuckle fight, you know? I'll go for a David Joyce bare knuckle fight, yeah? That's okay, brother. Just hit the like. Just hit the like. If you can't spare shekels, just hit the like, because it does protect the channel against haterism. So yeah, just hit the like, Cal, bro. Disco Dave, Tyan vs Triple B, 4-round fight, make it happen. Split the ticket sales money. No need for a professional ref. Just neutral guy for a little payday. 50. Yeah, I'd knock. On today's evidence, I'd knock him out. Anyone would knock him out. Yeah, he's a bum. He's a coward. I don't know if I want to do gloved fight. I've never had a bare knuckle. Well, I've had bare knuckle fights in the street, but never organized. So I'll do that. He's a pussy. Now I want to beat up his boyfriend. Then I want to beat him up. Triple Venables trying to come with a smoke on a boxing chair. I think it's time for you to iron him out in the next show. The only reason that I don't talk about it, he's pathetic. I've seen him hit the bag and shadow box, and he's terrible. The only reason I don't talk about this pussy hole, is because I don't want to give him no oxygen. But Tan quit because the referee was getting, well, what a pussy hole. I asked him about YouTube, Red Pills, and Key Search. Well, Red Pills is part of this channel. It's a boxing channel, but yeah, we talk about all kinds of things. Weps 89. I was a fan, but not anymore. Time. Yeah, well, unfortunately, he's shown himself to be a Judas, untrustworthy, to say I'd never liked the creepy stuff that he was going on about. He's aligned himself with an actual nonce. So yeah, why would you want to hang with that? Is Tan still on a strike? He's doing a video tomorrow. No, he's not. I don't think he's on a strike. Let him show his pussy old face, man. Not just a nonce. A nonce chat killer from the restaurant, man. I don't even know what Tyan Booth is. Well, it's probably not worth worrying about, man. He's a guy that he had some chat and he changed the banter game, but then he became weird, noncy, two-faced, a hypocrite. So the Black Collars just popped up on my feed video about Tyan quitting, man. And yeah, what up to the Black Collar? Check out his channel. I like his channel, man. The groovy gangster. Uzi Ahmed does Tyan in 30 seconds. Well, on that showing, anyone, man. You know, Tyan Putin's fan, yeah, he swallowed it. And you see him at the beginning, he's looking at the floor, he can't handle it. What a pussy, man. What a pathetic. Uzi the goat would smoke him, that's right. Go Guruja. What is that? Some kind of Hindu god? Did Tyan look as bad as Fury against God? Worse, because at least Fury didn't quit like a pussy hole. Didn't know you'd box Triple B. How many amateur fights? Oh, very low level, club fights. 10 amateurs and a handful of unlicensed. So nothing really, bro. But enough to knock out Tyan Booth on today's show. And his boyfriend, Triple R. His boyfriend claims he claimed he I knocked out a Central Area champion in a round. Yeah, right, you lying. Fat Venables prick. Yeah, I started drinking again this week. I've been drinking, man. Mr. Fight, he didn't miss nothing. He missed someone quitting like a pussy hole. Make sure you have unsurfing type. I'm not even a hater. People can do what they want, People can. But I backed him for ages, and I did a lot of work for him. I gave him money as well on his channel, right? And he bigged up the channel, and it was all good. And then he turned like that on the Triple R's whispering. Now, and the money. So yeah, I don't really care, but he's a scumbag. J. Paul KO Booth, yeah, of course you would. Of course, it's not a joke. He'd iron him out in a round, man. And on today's showing, I always thought Tyan Booth could be British champion, but now I'm like, no, I must have overestimated him. I must have misanalyzed the situation because he's a bum, and useless. You need to do one of your voiceover videos of Darren Lovely Punch. What a beautiful jab. Lovely right hand. He was tonight, right? And I watched him. He's also been listening to Triple E videos. People don't realize, like, because if you do videos on characters that are not huge, like Joshua or whatever, people will see them. So I've done stuff on AKA Skin, Ben Harney, Dan Buck, and people search on their name all the time. And he'll see it come up. He knows that he's been criticised for going, lovely jab. Oh, beautiful right hand. Right? So now, when I watched him tonight, he started going a bit different. He goes, oh, lovely footwork. Beautiful footwork. And I was like, great, Darren. You've changed a bit. Right? Instead of saying lovely right hand, you got lovely footwork. What a mug. How do you know? Brad says, how do you know? Well, I don't. I'm just saying that a lot of people have seen the real pictures and they've checked out what he looks like, and it's very, very similar. Make up your own decision. What do you know about that? Yeah, I'm not a fan of Ricky Hatton. He's a fucking degenerate bum. But, yeah. Anyone who flattened Tyan Booth on today's show, he's pathetic, man. Was Venables in the corner for the fight, says Weps89. Thank you for the €5, brother. My Irish brother, Chucky Allah. Right? No. It's probably, I think if you went there, it would break his license because he's under a police license because of the crimes he's done against children. So it would break his license to leave where he is. So the safe house. Michael Maloney, what's up, brother? Michael Maloney, my man. My boy Michael gave me, was it like £80 in one night, brother? That was so generous. Much appreciated, brother. God bless you. I would call Booth an ex-journeyman, but that's insulting to journeyman. Nick Blackwell ice is tired. Even now. After watching that fight, I'm starting to think Sonny, Showtime, Snitch Time Edwards would smoke Tyrone. Well, I am too. And you know, I never thought it was possible because I'm back with, where's my thing, man? Right? However, now, I think, I can't find it, man. We do no videos tonight. Yeah, I think I'd back Sonny too. Oh. Fuck off, Spencer. Eric Rosas, I can't believe he did that. He can't really show his face anymore on YouTube after blatantly quitting. Yeah, what a pussy, man. I mean, it was just pathetic, man. It really was embarrassing. Cam, I hope he doesn't get paid for that after quitting the bum. Yeah, he's a mug. If anyone was knocked out Lee Noble doing this, like, yeah, whatever, man. Don Pelvito, who's Triple R. Do your own research, you mug. You're the one rinsing me for not showing my face. F off, man. What is it? YBG? I don't care. I don't watch his things. Old school straight. Still talking about Tyan Booth taking the batty penetration, the mushroom tip penetration. That's early, man. Sonny wants to boost more. Sonny would batter Tyan Booth by today's performance. All right, tactic. Tyan Booth and D'Lo Brown is Gold Dust and Darren G. I know who D'Lo Brown is. All Gold Dust. Darren G is some gangster, right? Jay Post find Andre August, yeah, which is a good choice of opponent. Andre August got like 10 wins, 1 loss, and 1 draw. So it looks good. He's muscular and he's black. So it looks good, right? But he's like about 5'6". He'll get destroyed, man. Tyan better stay away from Sonny Edwards. Yeah, because you get fucking... He might even get stopped on today's performance. Tyan Booth was so bad and embarrassing. That you see that his body had no muscularity. It's pathetic, man. What a bum. I feel sorry for the players who bought tickets to watch a Malteser melt. There's a 4-rounder anyway, and he quit. He couldn't even do 4 rounds. What a pussy. Hope you enjoyed the drink tonight. But it's different. I haven't been getting my drink on for a bit, brother. I mean, like you, I think I have a weekend out. I'm going to watch the Sergei Pavlovich Aspinall fight. Aspinall, you know, he's had a pro boxing fight and the Jury vs Pereira fight. Get my head down, clean up next week, and start. Well, I don't need to train to knock out Tyan the BUM Booth. So embarrassing. BK and the Nazi copper, yeah. Disgusting. Check it out. The leather ref time the mulatto quitter pool. 98 pounds. My boy Raheem. My boy Raheem in the house. You got to give a big up to my boy Raheem. That Radio Raheem in the house. You know that Radio Raheem, the original, it's from Do the Right Thing by Spike Lee. It's not about the boxing guy, Raheem, with the big eyes. Radio Raheem. They killed Radio Raheem. And that's when it kicks off and Do the Right Thing. By the way, Spike Lee, who did Do the Right Thing, was on Epstein's list. Would you know about that? Two-tone Tyrone, no muscle tone. Are you making the videos tonight? Close, but no cigar, brother. Where did I put that fucking... I can't find it. Rickian. Ben behind me, Heine. I can't find him. I've lost the Sonny Edwards puppet. There must be a reason for this. Sonny's been saved. How many YouTubers can Tyan Booth beat? Well, 0 by today's. New Jack City, New Jack Hustler. Oh yeah, did it a bit like Ice-T, New Jack Hustler. What you know about that, homeboy? Yo, you crackers. Is this some kind of black thing? I like you, New Jack City. It's got Wesley Snipes, G Money, that white guy, I can't remember his name, the Italian. Yeah. I like New Jack City was good, bro. And the guy comes over with the ponytail. And he goes, hey, my ace spoon coon. Yeah, I did it like Ice-T in New Jack City. Thank you, brother. Not a bad look. Eddie Gorosas, the first step for Hatton, kid. I'm betting against him. It's a matter of time. Well, the thing is, as soon as they line him up against a guy who isn't an utter bum, he's going to lose, right? And they'll be sticking on PEDs. They'll be training him. No one gets trained as much as Campbell and Hatton. Like most guys at his level would have a job, but not him, right? Well, blood clot. Never buy a Chinese shooter. Never buy a Chinese shooter. James Toney is fighting Razor Ruddock. Yeah, he is. I mean, it is $29 to watch it on Fight TV. Can you imagine that shit, man? Yeah, I think this shoot is finished, bro. You know, only about like 20% of the shots fired. See, well, you need to make more publishing, but your skits are funny. Funniest boxing channel. Oh, thank you, brother. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Yeah, thanks, bro. I will do, for real. Chris Rock is great. And that's the weird thing. I mean, it seems to me like 100 years ago. But Chris Rock is like, yeah, man, they keep calling me, man. That pipe keep calling me, man. They keep calling me, man. Yeah, it's a great film, man. Do the Right Thing. The Nike scene is the best. Do the Right Thing. I much prefer the old movies. Unfortunately, Spike Lee was a scumbag. Jeffrey Epstein friend. Chinese Guns, famous. Yeah. Jamming at the wrong way. I mean, I can't even get the round out. Oh. Bisfire. It's so whack, man. Sick of this shit. Charlie's used to fight Tyan Booth. Charlie's here would knock him out. James Toney's the most puncher guy ever. And Terry, no, it's a shame, man, because you know Tony was. Oh, he's such a good defensive fighter. Well, he can't be that good if you see him talk. Terry Norris as well. It's a shame. Riddick beat Daddy Bo is another one. It's funny, man. No heroism, but black fighters seem to get a lot more punch drunk than any other races, isn't it, man? Chris Rock was at Epstein's plane as well. Yes, absolutely correct. Correct. Run out of rounds. Norris is badly messed up. Great box fight. He was. You know, he got knocked out, right? So he's a prospect, and he got knocked out by Julian Jackson in 2 rounds. Do you remember Julian Jackson? Julian Jackson was awesome, man. So he got knocked out by Julian Jackson, and then he still went on to be a star. So it just goes to show you, just because you have a loss, it doesn't mean you can't go on to be a star. But, you know, modern boxing is so obsessed. It's so obsessed with unbeaten records that, you know, they won't risk each other. You look at MMA, right? You look at MMA, right? Look at the fights this weekend. Sergey Pavlovich beats Tom Aspinall. Aspinall's had 3 losses, albeit one was DQ, and one was when he hurt his knee. So only one genuine loss. Pavlovich has got 1 loss only. And out of all their fights, they're 33 wins or something. 27 in the first round. That's incredible, man. But every MMA fighter, it's not considered a disgrace if you have a loss, right? Is it? It's not considered, but in boxing, it's such a big deal. It's nonsense, man. Meldrick Taylor's extremely punchy. It's a shame, man. He's written a book, and apparently it's so retarded. German guns never. No, Germany, right? Not only have they got super engineering, they had the best suits, right? Look at Anthony Joshua knows this, right? Anthony Joshua knows this. They had the best suits, Hugo Boss, the best uniforms. Jackson smoked her. Yeah, he did. And Jackson was. I love fighters like Jackson, because if you see Julian Jackson fight, you're not going to see no messing around like that. You're going to see someone going for the KO, and people are always like, oh, it's such a shame. It's such a shame. Harold the Bummer Graham should have been world champion, but no, he got absolutely sparked by Julian Jackson. Well, it was a lucky shot. No, it wasn't a lucky shot. Julian Jackson threw it with knockout power to knock him out, and he knocked him out. And Harold Graham got KO'd by Charles the Hatchet Brewer. He got battered by Mike McCallum. I'm sick of hearing this Harold Graham nonsense. Do you think Michael Jackson really died? I believe so, because he spoke about the people he shouldn't speak about. My boy, Old School. I told you, my boy, Old School, spotted America when I was 19, 20 years old, boy. By far the fastest hand today. Most talking was James Hare. I remember James Hare. He was a prospect at one time. I can't remember who beat him. Most intimidating was Lightning Lee Murray. Wow. I was 15 to 16 when I sparred with Lightning Lee Murray. Now, I remember in the club, the boxing club, not the club, and a couple of guys, real good fighters, that went far in the ABA, said that the hardest puncher they'd ever seen was Lightning Lee Murray. And there's a guy, he was in boxing terms, he was a cruiserweight, so he's 190 pounds or something. And he sparred some massive heavyweight, it was about 250. And they're sparring, I can't remember his name, he was a pro, someone like Richard Towers. It wasn't Richard Towers, but someone like him, right? And he started to take liberties with Murray, even though Murray was outweighed by about 50 pounds or 60 pounds. And apparently Murray went back to the corner and said, right, I want to do him now. And next round, crack. Yeah, I've heard that a lot about Lightning Lee Murray. And what's weird is like, no homo, but he's a pretty boy. He's a good-looking guy as well. But that guy's a serious guy, man. You got to release him. Why is he in prison as well? It's nonsense, man. CM, Tyan Bob when he should have weaved tonight. Well, he should just not have turned up. Norris only lost a couple of amateur fights up nearly 400 bucks. Yeah, Norris was a super fighter. His brother, All-In Norris, was cruiserweight champion, and he also fought at the heavyweight. I saw All-In fight, knock out Pele Reed on the Vitaly Klitschko Herbie Hyde undercard. Jimmy Savile by far. Lee Murray robbed 51. Yeah, but the guts it took, man. And why is he still in prison? Why is he still in prison? You know, people have done far worse, and they're not in prison. Aspinall coming in at short notice, though. I never really liked that in a big media fight. That's a great point. The UFC, but then it's the same thing for Pavlovich. The UFC does a great job with backup fights when someone backs out because they control everyone, right? It's not like boxing where you have different promotional outfits, well-governing bodies, TV deals. It's a lot easier to do in UFC. But yeah, they do put on the good fights. I don't know, man. I'm 50-50, and I said my original intuition was Pavlovich, who I love. But Aspinall has a better ground game, right? Which always makes me wonder. I just hope they fight. There's no wrestling, no crotch sniffing. Melvin Taylor has a good fight against Julio Chavez Sr. People talk a lot about the stoppage. You know, the referee was obviously on Don King's payroll. I mean, it's neither here nor there. They could have had a rematch. I mean, Chavez won, and that's it, man. Tommy Gunn. Should be as good as Ty Fell, my humble yet very correct opinion. I think many would agree, no homo. Oh, thanks, bro. I mean, I don't compare myself to other channels. Everyone's different, you know what I'm saying, man? Good fight. Maybe the greatest fight ever. Hang on. I missed the flow. What are you talking about, brother? Tell me which fight. Eric Rosas. Hey, homeboy. What's going on, man? I think Pav is going to kill him, or Aspinall gets him to the ground and submits in the first 1 or 2. Well, like, something ridiculous. Like, as I said, like, out of 33 wins, something like, I did a video on it. It's something ridiculous. Like 30, the fights ended in the first round. So, but it's never that easy. But yeah, the cartels will be spanned by the time Aspinall comes. Well, it's gonna be like 5 a.m. right? I thought I'd take a sleep. I wish I had some yayo, and I don't do yayo no more because it's a very dirty, disgusting drug that can take over your life. But tonight, I wouldn't mind some Yale with a couple of friends. Unfortunately, I live in the basement on my own, but with a couple of friends, yeah, some Yale. What's the big fight? And there's Zhiri, Prochaska vs Alex Pereira. Who's going to win that? You know, I find the whole Zhiri thing with the Bushido samurai a bit cringe, but I also respect it, you know. It's got loads of James Hare fights. Really, back in the day, I met James Hare, you know, in the pub. He was... he had the wrong physique for boxing. He was quite small and stocky, but at one point he was a very skillful boxer. Do you know what he's doing now, man? I'd like to hear. Brad, that's what I think. In his last days, they were saying certain people are going to kill him. A couple of days later, he just coincidentally dies. Who are we talking about here, bro? I miss something. Old school strength, my boy. Pop. Bang. I watched Lee Murray spar and Julius Francis holding his down against him. Lee had a rock solid round. And Lee was a cruiserweight. He's 190 pounds, man. And his game wasn't pure boxing. He went into UFC and he actually won on an armbar, didn't he? But he was apparently just, everyone says he was an intimidating guy. And it's so weird because I'm not saying he's obviously muscled, but he's quite a pretty boy in some ways. But yeah, he should be out now. I don't know why Lightning Lee Murray is in prison in Morocco when he should be out. But this is what they do. If you go against the system, they'll make you pay. If you're a nonce but you're part of the system, you'll get a little sentence. And the other guy has been let go as well. Everyone else has been let go. Why is Lightning Lee Murray still there? I don't know, man. Well, I do know. Because they want to make an example and punish him because you made him look bad. That's all it is, man. And back up from Michael against Booth. So would I on tonight, man. He got caught some yayo in Morocco. Oh, you mean after he got nicked in prison? He got caught. Oh, so he did another instance. Okay. Still though, I mean, freely Murray, man. That's not one down. Old school strength, man. Spoden, Michael Biskin, Ross Pearson. I remember Ross Pearson from back in the day, right? Cage Warriors or whatever. Paul Kelly at the Wolfsfeld, Jim Little. Bisping wasn't anything special boxing wise. Bisping did very well. I thought he was fun in Ultimate Fighter. You know, he's got a few haters, but I quite like Bisping, man. I don't get the eye thing because he said, I don't know how long he said he had one eye for half his career. And I'm like, how could you get away with that? I don't know, man. Chavez Randall 2, technically brilliant, bad finish. Did Chavez win that? Because he lost against Randall the first one, didn't he? And that was a shocker. And that's what happens. You get guys that are so good, and they eventually lose to someone who no one expects them to. You know, yeah, it was some devil shit. Believe that, man. I've seen so much people and good people and nice people ruined because of that thing. Because it's so addictive. It's as addictive as heroin, by the way. I think it's just slightly below it, but people regard it as fine because you can have a little line and go to the pub. Hector Macho Camacho. Got stopped the Mexican border with a key of Yeo's boot. Wow. They let drop. I didn't know that. Bacha was a weird guy because, like, in some ways I liked him, but he was a bit fruity and he got a bit cowardly, didn't he? Any new red pills? Not new ones, bro. I have to think about it. It would take me a second, but keep searching on there. Lee Murray was an early McGregor. He could have been a real big name in the UFC, but he was not allowed back in America, I think, for criminal purposes. He got stabbed outside some London nightclub I went to a couple of times. What is it? In the West End, bro. Chubby, you're absolute character. Thank you, brother. Just tweet that you've got a story on your head. It's quite real, though, isn't it, bro? You know what I'm saying, man. Sam Stroller in the house. God bless you all, people here. Rosas. Jiri vis Pereira is so hard to call. And so is Pav vis Aspinall. And that's why it's a great night, man. And I will stay up for it if I can keep my eyes open. I met and had an old school stranger in the house. Had 3 30-minute show body punch in fight by Roberto Duran at Doncaster Dome. Wow, about 10 years ago. Never forget that experience. I'll tell you what I watch, right? You watch the Nigel Benn, Roberto Duran sparring session. It's on YouTube, right? And Ben's so much bigger. And I love Ben. I was a big Ben fan. But watching Duran at work, when he's overweight as well, a fat lightweight, he's incredible. Incredible, Duran. I'd back Terry Harper to Tyan the BUM Booth. Yeah, I think I would too. I think I'd bump Ebony bitches too, man. What you know about that? I put money on Julius Francis against Pele Reid and against Williams first fight. Can you remind me what happened though? I remember seeing Pele Reid ironed out by Orlin Norris. Who knocked him out the first time? It was Julius, wasn't it? Was it Julius? I remember I was behind the door when Julius fought Mike Tyson in Brixton. And I was in Brixton, behind the door. And I had a little radio, but it wasn't working well. I got so annoyed with it, I smashed it up. And I missed the fight. Yeah, bro. James Hale lives in Belgium. Okay. He's John last time I spoke to him. Settled family, man. Good on him. God bless him. Say hi to him, man. Tell him the Triple B says hi to James Hare. In Belgium, that's a weird place. And maybe they marry a Belgian woman, right? Women take you to different places, don't they? I don't think Lee got a massive sentence to begin with, but then they extended it for some reason. He got stitched up for sure. He got 25 years. Yeah, it's nuts. He had kilos of Yale in Morocco. What he was dealing with. The thing is, like, I don't know Lee, but from what I understand, he's the kind of guy who got a buzz of trouble and probably found it difficult to keep away. Because apparently, in his cell in Morocco, he had a laptop, internet, hookers. I think he impregnated a woman, right? But yeah, he should still be free, man. I saw David Barnes beat James Hale in Halifax. He's doing okay now. I saw him at an amateur show where Young Han got battered. He was terrible. I'm surprised he turned pro. Well, it's his name. I mean, look how he's been looked after, and he's got everything: the PEDs, the this, that. How's David Bonds? Did he pass? Am I wrong? I thought he might have passed. I hope not. 2035 will be released. Damn, really? What's your favorite fighting version? It's always hard to answer these questions because you got to think. You got to remember all of them, and they do change. Like I said, the most recently, like Tyson Fury, Wilder 2, and I won money on that, and I told my friends, bet on Tyson Fury stoppage. I think the Andrew Ruiz Joshua must have been one of the funniest ones because everyone's going, this fat guy ain't got no chance. I said, whoa. I said, listen, he's in shape. He's just beaten someone a few weeks ago. He's a much better natural boxer than Gage. And on the pads, he looked really good and sharp. And Joshua wasn't there. That was probably my most satisfying win. My most satisfying win. They normalize stuff, yeah, and there's a reason for that. It's not by luck, right? Because normalization happens through the media, right? Through pop stars, and like guys like Oasis going, "Oh, it's just like having a bit of sniff, it's like having a cup of tea. It don't matter." That's how normal. Because the rave industry was not backed by the elitists. It came because of the people, and they didn't like it. Because people were taking these E's and getting together and getting loved up. They don't want that. They want people to be divided. And cocaine is a control drug. So, yeah, definitely. Yeah. Yale turns you free. It totally messes your head up with sexual stuff. Old school strength. They extended Lee Murray's sentence because he tried to escape prison by losing weight. So he could start through the cell bars. Man, that guy, listen, man. I mean, maybe he should just read out the sentence, but come on, man. You got to respect a guy. He won't be stopped like Lightning Lee Murray. Ted Bundy did that as well, but I don't back Ted Bundy, but I do back Lee Murray. Ben McClellan, great, yeah. Ben Eubank won. Ben Watson, yeah. What other super fights? Keep talking, man. My boy Polish Sausage. What's good, Bum? It's so good, man. We're talking about the number one bum, Tyan Booth. Roberto Duman says Leather Rebel is the greatest lightweight ever and top 5 boxer. Yeah, when I was young, because when you're young, you don't totally understand boxing. I always used to like the flashy guys, like Ray Leonard, pop, Ray Leonard, or people like that. I didn't understand the subtleties of what the guy like Roberto Duran was doing. Yeah. I met him. I went to one of his meet and greets. Duran was fighting at a way bigger weight in the days when people didn't know how to use PEDs and didn't know about nutrition and supplements. So he was a lightweight, blown up to middleweight. And when he beat Iran, the Blade Barkley, I couldn't believe it, man. Lee Murray died about 4 times. He got stabbed up. Yeah, and there's a big fight. He knocked out Tito Ortiz outside the club. I forget the name of the club. In the west end of London, the club. Health as well. Come on, man. How can Roberto Duran be talked about? He's the original Hispanic quitter, Normas. Come on, man. That's exaggerated. Yeah, he'd be messed around. Yeah, he'd be getting his drink on. He wasn't fit for the fight. And when he said no mass, it wasn't like, oh, I can't take it no more. I'm going to quit because he's too tough for me. He's like, F you, Leonard. You can't both to sit and fight. Yeah, that's not fair, man. Francis Kerr Reed, outpointed Danny. Oh, yep, that was it. Yeah, you're right. He was the first to knock out Pele Reed. I met Pele Reed in the gym and asked him about Vitaly Klitschko. And I said, did you knock out Vitaly? He's like, yeah. I said, what happened? And it was a non-contact or semi-contact kickboxing fight. I gave him a spinning kick and he clipped him on the head because Vitaly had the best chin of ever, right? And but yeah, he knocked him out with a kick, but it was meant to be semi-contact, so you're not meant to go full power. back Bob Arum to Phil Tynan. On tonight, I think Bob at that point in time on tonight's showing. Who do you think is the best fighter this year so far? Fighter. What? Fighter? I mean, that's difficult to say. What are you saying? From one performance? I mean, you know, from one performance. Let's just say Inoue or Crawford. They're the ones that everyone's talking about. I don't necessarily back them, but Murray's going to be like 58 when he comes out. Wow, I thought he was going to get earlier, man. I saw Adam Fogarty beat John Fiore on his debut, Halifax 90s. Wow, that is nuts, man. That's amazing. Because Adam Fogarty was 24-1 when he retired, right? Yeah. He beat a couple of half-decent journeymen like Terry Armstrong, but he lost. I can't remember who he lost to. But yeah, he stopped John Fiore. Big John Fiore. Oh, he beat him anyway. I don't know if he stopped him. Sorry, beat him. Now, Adam Fogarty used to be a good-looking guy. He ramped up. He was rugby league player, wasn't he? He ramped up loads of pretty girls, but then he became fat and bald, and he played Gorgeous George in Snatch, right? Yeah. Tanner, he pissed in an empty bottle. Well, I've dropped him. Forget about him. There we go. I'm old school strength with the knowledge. Adam Fogarty, aka Gorgeous George, owns the Chittery down Manchester Road, Huddersfield, where he used to live. He gave me a lift to a boxing club. The nicest guy ever. Had a huge head. Yeah, he was a boxing prospect. He was 24-1. Yeah, I remember him, and I thought, wow, this guy could do something. But I guess he retired, but he became an actor. He did. Yeah, he was Gorgeous George in the Snatch. Nicest guy. He got big hands, didn't he? Big hands as well. Yeah, I like Gorgeous George, man. Because I remember him fighting. He was a good-looking guy, and he used to get a lot of pum-pum. I can't remember the name of the woman. She's a Coronation Street. Her name is Rachel something, and Gorgeous George took care of her, man. Oh, Michael Maloney in the house. I wish Paul Hodgkinson and Colin McMillan fought. Some great fighters when I was young. Man, I remember Hocko. Yeah? And Hocko's problem was that he would swell up, right? He lost to Gregorio Vargas in an upset. And he got stopped by Marcos Villasana, didn't he, the first fight? And then won the second one. Yeah. Colin Sweet C. McMillan, I've spoken to many times. The Sweet C. But he, unfortunately, he had a problem with his shoulder. It came out all the time, dislocated. And he lost to the guy with the AIDS, Palacios. My boy in the house. Health is wealth. Go shorty, it's your birthday. We're gonna party like it's your birthday. We're gonna sip a Bacardi like it's your birthday. Thank you. Some shekels for my boy Shylock. Thank you, brother. $1.99. I much appreciate it, man. Health is wealth for sure. Shekels ain't wealth. Health is wealth. Believe that. Old school said, what do you think of Joe McClellan G-Man? I think he was one of the scariest guys ever. I hated him. I was so pleased when Ben battered him because I cannot stand cruelty to animals and dogs especially. He was a vicious, nasty bit of work. Thank you, Ben, for taking care of McClellan and putting him where he was. Was he scary? Yes, he was a tremendous puncher. I thought he was going to win in the first round, and he almost did. But, yeah, he's a scumbag. And so he's better where he is now, man. Eric Rosas, what's up, brother? I got me a 12-pack of 16 ounce Miller Lite. You must be in the US, right, bro? Let's enjoy the violence at America. Yeah, that's what we want. Raw violence, man. And that's what I like. UFC, I mean, I'm a boxing guy, principally because of history. I grew up with it. I boxed. But I appreciate UFC. But I don't like too much of the ground wrestling. I want to see stand-up. I want to see violence. I want to see people get smoked. McClellan got his comment. He sure did. I can't stand. It makes me sick. Cruelty of any kind, but especially to animals. Foggy lost to Paul Lister. Okay, I saw that too. You got sicker promoters. You went to rugby. Melissa Burrows, which is on Emmerdale. Is that the guy I was talking about, Tracy? Yeah. Yeah, Paul Lister was a good fighter as well. He was very light for heavyweight, though, right? Yeah, thanks for that. I love this information, man. Then he started interviewed ex-cruiserweight Dominic Negus about Fury and Gonzo. He said everything was excellent, apart from John Fury. He said it was an absolute melt. Dominic Negus is a great guy. He's an ex-cruiserweight, ex-heavyweight. He's at the shows. I spoke to him many times at the shows. He's a very funny guy. He's written a book, so check his book out. There's also a lot of interesting like YouTube videos on him. Yeah, Dominic Negus. I like Dominic Negus a lot, man. Let's take Southpaw TV. To be honest, I don't know what it is. I really don't. Sorry, brother. Oh, Ariel Rosas from Minnesota. Oh, cool, man. I enjoy. It's just difficult for us in the UK. I'm in the UK, right? And I got to stay up for another 3 hours to see Jury, but I think I'm going to do it, man. Boxing always beats MMA. Okay, my position is this, right? That a good boxing fight, a back and forth boxing fight, is the best, especially with heavyweights, is the best sporting contest of anything, right? But there's been some amazing MMA fights. But I had to be honest with you. Right. I would rather they change the rules a bit. If you spend too much time on the ground, split them up and stand them up. Because in reality, it's going to be the most real combat sport. And it is. But in reality, right? Listen, the last thing you want to do in a street fight is go on the floor and be wrestling around. Because there's loads of things you can't do in MMA that in the street you can. Like poking people's eyes out, biting them, snapping their hands. You can't do that in MMA. I had a guy once who got in a fight with him in the club. I don't even know what it's about. I got my drink on. I come out of the club. There's a guy. I'm about 12 stone. He's about 15 stone. And he goes, what? He hits me in the face and jumps on me. I got this big guy on top of me sitting on my chest, right? I'm like, I'm thinking, well, I'm in big trouble now. I'm in big trouble. I've only trained MMA a couple of times. I don't really know. And boom, I put right on the end of his chin, but right through the chin. Bang! You know when people go like that in MMA? No. You go bang through it. And I pulled his head. I put my thumb in his eye and I bit his cheek because he was about to kill me. And he ran off. I said, come back, I'll kill you. Everyone's standing back going, whoa. And what I mean is, so my point is this. There are things in MMA that you wouldn't want to do in a street fight. And that is going to the floor because there's concrete, there's people's friends, there's biting, there's eye gouging, fish hooking. So it's not actually that realistic. If you look at most fights, they mainly stand up with punches. Things are looking bad for UFC because Cal, cheers. Owned by Disney and sponsored by Bud Light. Are they owned by Disney? Damn. Yeah, the Bud Light thing was Phil. Ray Mercer beat MMA fighter Tim Silver in MMA. Yes, he did. But there's also been other, there's also been other stuff like Tim Silver was foolish, right? He decided to come slug it out with Ray Mercer, and that's just, he went bing and dropped him. If you're gonna fight a boxer, don't stand with him. Just take him to the floor. But there's other stuff like James Toney getting beaten up by Randy Couture and there's other things like Ngannou, doing so well against Fury. But yeah, Mercer destroyed him. Bobby Chacon, amazing fighter. There's a guy called Rich, the boxing historian, right? He's real good. He does some good documentaries. He does good Bobby Chacon documentaries. So check it out, man. Check it out. King of the Street, says Saint Quintas, is as close to street fight as well. I've seen a few of those, but they make me shiver a bit, man. It's on concrete. It's in like a wire fence. I'm like, man, so I don't want to see no one get killed, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, they used to have a thing called bump fights, but they didn't only do bump fights. They did guys' prison fights and stuff. And I seen this one guy, and I interviewed him before. There's one guy, and you could see he couldn't fight. And he's like, "Yeah, I'll do this." They get paid like $50 back in the day. You remember back in the old days of the internet? And this other guy was like that. And I seen him warm up. And I go, "Wow, this guy couldn't fight. He looks like a pro," and he absolutely destroyed this ordinary guy. And I felt like I was watching a snuff video. This guy's all fucking drooling. And I'm like, I felt sick, man. So, you know. So UFC owned by Disney, Kathleen Kennedy. Wow, man, serious. King of the streets. Yeah, everything banned at MMA is your eye, groin strikes, headbutts, bite. I mean, funny enough, in the original UFC, you were allowed to headbutt. You could punch in the groin, I think, UFC, or one of the similar ones, even though you could wear a guard, right? But there's no eye gouging. But there's other stuff, right, that they don't allow in UFC that makes no sense. Like, you can't do certain elbow strikes. You can't stomp people, which is perfectly legitimate, right? You're allowed to punch people in the head, elbow them in the head, you know, hit them with your shin, but you can't stomp them. You can't do soccer kicks. You can't hit them when they're on the knee. So if they drop to a knee and you punch them in the face or knee them in the face, it's illegal. It's kind of weird. But they had to make the rules more acceptable so that they could go global. So I understand that, but Michael, I didn't like Chen Ingle Gym. Rubbish. No respite. Yeah, Michael, tell me about this, because they say in the Ingle Gym that they only body spar and they never go for the head. That can't be possible. How can you prepare for a big fight and not learn to protect your chin? It's very weird, man. Yeah, Cyborg goes, everything banned MMA, eye, groin, strikes, headbutts, biting is most effective in the street. Yeah, but the main thing is this. The most effective tool on the street is extreme violence with the fist. Really, it is. And that's how most fights start. They're not fair. It's not like, are you ready? Are you ready? Fight! And touch gloves. It's like, bang! Fuck! Right? You don't have time. You know, who would win a street fight? Well, street fights are not like that. You don't touch gloves. So we talk, bang! The first shot is most important. And back in the day when I used to fight, if I knew someone, if it was going to turn into a fight, I just go bang on the chin, because why bother waiting? Huh? George Masvidal comes to the bum fight. Yeah, Jorge Masvidal. Yeah, I didn't realize back in the Kimbo days and stuff. Yeah. Bum fights, big up Rufus. Oh, that stuff was sick, man. I like to hear my boy Old School Strength talk about his things. I went out to USA, East Orange, New Jersey, when I was 21, 30 weeks, taught several styles. Had some amazing experience at live, breathe, and shat boxing over it. Cool, man. Tell us about it, bro. Big up Bling Bling's favorite Desert Eagle. Let's see. I think. No, I got 2 rounds. Misfire. Honestly. Never buy Chinese. I want to get a proper shooter. Michael Maloney, one of James Tony's old trainers, Pops, was alleged to be in the death matches. Wow. I went to Ingle Gym 1 week, no sparring. That's why they all leave. Yeah, but like, what about Nazim and Kell Brooks? Surely they must have done some head sparring. Kathleen Kennedy ruined Star Wars by pushing the agenda and wanted the weaving for him to ban. You've spoken about Kathleen Kennedy. I don't know much about him, man. Couch has we spar with knives. We run out of memory stuff and shit. We run out of shooters. Saint Quitas. No, if you kick like Joe Rogan, kicks supersede everything. One Joe Rogan kick to the leg and it's cut 90%. Well, in some ways I understand. I've done Muay Thai. I never fought, but I trained, and I couldn't believe how hard they're like baseball bats, man. But in all the fights I've seen on YouTube, I've never really seen anyone do that. So, you'd imagine, you'd imagine it would just take them out. But everyone just wants to punch. If someone did you see that? They're messing with me, right? They're messing with me. Did you see that? It took away my screen. But forget about. So go back to the thing, right? You'd think, like, just a leg kick would take a man out, right? But when you see a guy and he's annoying you, the only thing you want to do is punch him in the face and shut his mouth up. I think it's psychological as well. Guns, my boy Richard James Cleveland, Guns got more rounds in than Tyan. Yeah, for real, man. Tyan quit. It's pathetic after 3 rounds, man. Can you imagine that? Like, quitting like that. After all that big talk. What a pussy hole. Eagle Gym anybody's. I can't believe they would prepare for a world title fight by only body sparring. They've done body sparring in London. Yeah. I don't get me wrong. It's much better to take less shots to the head. And you should be careful about how many shots you take to the head. But if you're in a sport where you get punched in the head, you can't just train by body shots, right? One day I'm gonna get my gun right. I'm gonna fix my gun up. Yeah, I'll fix my gun up. What's up? We got 57 fans. This has been a good chat, man. What do people think, man? What should I do about time? What should I do about Tyan Booth, man? Should I forgive him? Should I rinse him? Should I knock him out? Right, it looks like I'm not getting any more. It looks like I'm not getting any more, what's it called? Comments. So they've done something to the stream. We messed up. So I want to end it and start it again.